So I'm gonna get off here. Come join us. Look at my bio for the Twitch specifically, and for the Discord, and for the Google form. It's all a little section of my own trick. So go look there, send your music there.
Turn me on this a little bit. That shit down. Yeah. I'm like, hi, might take a trip to Dubai. I look her right in the eye. She give me neck tie. Know that I bought for the M. My team like the Fabulous Five.
Oh shit. We got a sub already. Welcome to Chili's.
Smoking on strong. If I do this too long, it ain't one of them regular highs.
That's Jack G, if I'm not mistaken.
I ain't one of them regular guys. I'm telling the regular lies. Niggas been capping, I capitalize. I got a baby.
I'll never die in the chat. What's going on? Oh, got off Monday for work, so I can finally chill and stream for a bit. Welcome back. It's good to have you. I hope you've been well. Let us know how you're doing in the chat if you're in here for the first time. If you're back again, welcome back. We're gonna get into it shortly. Ryu in the chat. What up, my dude? How are you doing? Happy Monday. I hope you had a great weekend. Speed Bars, first time just submitted. Well, welcome him for the first time. I'm gonna explain how everything goes in a minute. There are some things you need to know before we get started. If you haven't submitted, make sure you hit this link in the chat that Ryu just pinged. That is going to be how you submit your music for the stream tonight. Let me just put this in the Discord. I'll turn the camera on, and we'll get going. If you are in here for the first time, do me a quick favor. Hit this tweet link. Tell your friends to come hang out. Right now, we're listening to the Fresh Picks playlist on Audio Mac, which you can also go stream and save and like. Let's try and get this shit up there. Kai Blue in the chat. What's going on, man? How have you been? I have been great. I can't complain. Living the dream. Trying to make everything work. You feel me?
30 brick, niggas couldn't stop us if they tried. 30 in this bitch and we gon' hit him till he die.
Hey.
Ooh, catches in traffic, we gon' let him have it. Hey, niggas talking steady,
we found this on the stream. This is Menace by Raiden Hendrix, which you can find now on the Fresh Picks playlist on Audio Mac, which I linked in the chat for you. This is track number 14 of 30 songs from independent emerging artists. This is a submission-based playlist. Ooh, that life's been hectic. I feel that. Fully feel that. I see we got a Lost Village sub in the chat. Thank you so much for that. And another one from Kenny Rio. Thank you so much, Baby Mandela in the chat. What's going on, my dude? Happy Monday. I hope you had a great weekend. Right now, we're listening to the Fresh Picks playlist on Audio Mac. Hey. This is Menace by Raiden Hendrix. I'm gonna explain how everything goes in a second. If you're new in here for the first time, let us know where you're coming from. It's great to have you, and welcome to Kayvan's house. Alexander WG in the chat. Welcome back, my dude. Just so you know, you will hear me doing ad-libs all stream. I can't help myself. And Henderson in the chat. What's going on? Tallow 4444. Yes, sir. We got Cleveland in the chat. Josh Cabelas in the chat. What's going on, bro? I hope you had a great weekend. How you doing? 223 Remy, first time chat. Welcome to Kayvan's house. It's great to have you. We're going to get started here in a second. All right, if you have subscribed, Taylor Mecca, what's up? Watch this. Hey. If you want to submit, all you got to do is hit command feedback, command submit, And you can find the Google form, which is where I take all of my submissions. You'll see it on my right side. Right now, you see the Fresh Picks playlist, which is my curated playlist on Audio Mac, which you can check out here. 119,000 streams for independent and emerging artists since we started it. Trying to break 120. Hopefully 125 on this update. So go stream this. It's full of independent and emerging artists. A lot of this stuff was found on the stream. It's all submission based, so you can always submit too. Twitch sent me to the gulag for a minute. Welcome back. Hopefully you rebirthed and you pulled that chute and didn't break your legs on the way back in. This is Qualls out of Nashville, Tennessee, featuring Mike Floss, somebody else I really fuck with as well. Alright, I'm gonna explain how all this goes for you guys who are new in the chat. So this is the song queue right here. This is how many submissions we've gotten today for the stream. As you can see, it's a lot of submissions. Red is the songs we didn't get to last stream. Green is the songs that we got to last stream. Alright? We're doing this since January this way, and we're at 3,800 submissions for this. Okay? I listen to everything. I love all types of music. It really doesn't matter to me. I'm not really too pressed on what genre the music is. As long as it's good, I'm gonna give feedback to anything. I listen to a lot of different types of music, so I'm always open to listen to stuff. So right now, this is not in order. I'm gonna take the next couple of minutes to put a queue together. The songs that get played first and the songs that are guaranteed to play on stream come from subscribers or gifting a sub. So if you subscribe right now or gift a sub to somebody else in the stream, that'll get your song bumped up. That is a guaranteed play on today's stream. That is the only way to guarantee that you get played today. 5 people have done it so far. 4 people have done it so far, and those people are going to get dragged into a queue in a second. However, if you don't want to subscribe, you don't have to. There is another way for you to get bumped up the queue. I try to get through organic submissions as much as I can, so if I do get them today, I will. If not, last 15 minutes of the stream are dedicated to people who are here in the chat. So if you are still here in the chat, from 7:45 to 8 p.m. Eastern time, I'll be bumping you up for free. So there is another opportunity for you to get bumped up in the stream without spending money. It's not about spending money, but if you do spend money, I will reward you for that because it's cool and you don't have to do that shit at all. I'm going to take the next couple of minutes to do that. If you do want to subscribe or gift a sub, you can do that at any point during the stream. You will still get bumped up the queue. Those songs will play first, and that's how it works. It's not a perfect system, but it's the system I've got. If you do want to submit and you haven't submitted yet, make sure you do so by hitting the link with command feedback and sending it to the Google form. That is where I take all of my submissions. They pop up here, and I can make a queue. The Google form ones so all of the songs that are getting played are in the Google form. I don't take submissions any other way for the stream. They all go through the Google form. But if you subscribe or gift a sub in this stream in real time, you get bumped up the queue. Those songs will play first, and that is guaranteed. I can't guarantee I'll get to every song, obviously, because there's like 80 submissions in here, and I'm only streaming for 2 hours. So I'll get to roughly 34 songs before the end of the stream. That's why I always say if you want to guarantee it gets played, that is the best way to guarantee it gets played, because I will absolutely play it if you subscribe or gift a sub. The only thing I'm going to ask you to do if you do subscribe is to then drop your artist name in the chat, and this is only if you've subscribed, so that I can put you in the queue and make sure we bump you up for that. Okay? I should look into using Notion instead of Google Drive. I will look into that, because I have not. So I'll definitely look into that and see what's up. What do you like more about Notion over Google Docs? Right now, this has just been the best way for me to keep things organized, because that was definitely a tough part for me. I used to run everything through Discord, and it got really unorganized, and we got really, really far behind. So that is kind of the reason that I switched to this system. But I'm always open to other ways of organizing this. I also need mods as well. So if you're in here and you're interested in being a mod, hit me on Discord. There is a application form, and quite honestly, that would probably help me a lot too, because doing this all on my own is a lot. I produce all of this myself. I built this all myself, and so it's not perfect, because honestly, this is not my area of expertise. I just did figure it all out bit by bit. Oh, Justin. All right, okay, hit me on the side, because I could definitely use the help, bro. I'll teach you about Twitch, too, at least what I know about it. It's not the most complicated. Would be nice if Twitch helped automate the subs for him. Yeah, that'd be fire. I need a mod. A mod would help me with this, because then I could have a mod in the forum dragging stuff for me as I talk. Better UI, database functions, and form submissions seamless. I use a ton for organized production clients. Okay. I'm definitely going to check it out and see if I can apply that to myself as well. I go by LC. What is your artist name again, bro? And thank you so much for the kind words in the chat as well. I really do appreciate it. Jack G, I got you. Lost Village, I got you. Ryu, I got you. Speed Boz, what is your artist name as well? Oh, it is I go by LC. Well, that makes things easy, doesn't it? Yeah, I might have to check it out. Speed Boz. Oh, Young Speedbat. Is this Jay silent or is it Young Speedboat? Night Walker, welcome back. It's good to see you, and it's nice to have you. Nate Gold. Let's get you dragged up this queue as well. We're gonna get started here in a second, but again, if you do want to subscribe or gift a sub at any point during the stream, what I'm doing right now is organizing those songs. Those songs do get played first. It is guaranteed to get played. Oh, Kyrese, thank you for telling me your artist name. That's what I was gonna ask you in a second, so. Young Speedbat. Young Speedbat? I don't know, bro. I'm still confused. It could be Young. It could be Jung. Jody Hill. What is your artist name again? Is it Jody Hill? It is. Ignore me. I don't even need to know. All right, cool. We got a little queue going. We got 7 songs in the queue so far. If at any point you want to guarantee your song gets played, you can either subscribe or gift a sub, and that will bump your song up the queue and guarantee that your song gets played before the end of the stream. Again, you don't have to. Pink, I did not, bro. But if you automatically, oh, so that is another thing. If you automatically renew your subscription, I do need you to tell me, because I don't get a notification for that, and that is where I lose things. So if that's you, let me know. Don't lie to me though, because that's just savage. No one likes a liar. Jay Redo in the chat, what's going on? David Denena, thank you so much. All right, we're gonna get started in a second. We do have 10 in the queue right now, which is good. Or maybe 11 even. Oh, and we got a little hype train. Hey. If you fuck with it, do you add to the Spotify playlist? Yes, I do. I potentially add it to the Audio Mac playlist, and then for the stuff that I find on Twitch, I actually have a series on TikTok as well where I share the songs that I find on Twitch. So I'm a little bit behind on it, but I do it. So I try to showcase as much music as I can in as many places as I can for as many people as I can that I find on this stream, because that is kind of the point. So I'll also be pulling up. Oh, Jody Hill, can you do me a favor and resubmit this as not an Apple Music playlist? So I can't actually open those because I do not have Apple Music. Spotify, YouTube, Dropbox, SoundCloud, Audio Mac, all good. Apple Music I can't open. So if you could just resubmit that, I'll keep you placed in the queue and then just replace it when I get to it, my dude. Okay? Thank you. I do love chill UK rap. I mean, oh, Rap Survival Guide. Do you guys have a song for me today? I'm not the GOAT, but I appreciate the kind words. I love chill UK rap. I actually love any UK rap, if I'm being honest. Static Rest says Spotify better than Apple. I'm not going to agree with it. I think they have better curated playlists, and the user interface is a little bit better, but like they pay worse. And Apple Music is kind of fire, so I can't say that it's better than. It's just different. You know what I mean? Okay, we're gonna get into it. Before we get into it, Jay Nabi, let's go. Did you submit in the Google form? That is my next question. Yeah, you did. I love when people pay attention. Real motherfuckers use Deezer. Jay. Do you use Deezer? Does anybody use Deezer? If you use Deezer in the chat, why? Pandora's the way to go. My parents use Pandora. Apple. I mean, there's pros and cons to all, if I'm being honest. But I do think Apple's Apple for radio, right? is the fucking bomb. Because Spotify radio is ass. Let's be real. Apple radio is fire. Apple playlists are good, but they don't update frequently enough, and for some reason, they just don't hit the same way as the Spotify playlists do. The Spotify curation is really good, but if you use the web browser, it's always broken. The app is not particularly good. You want me to do something at NC State? That would require me to come home more frequently. Deezer or Tidal? I'd probably get Tidal over Deezer.
University of Phoenix. We know you have a
Zane Low and high
master's
def
degree
audio
in
will be the
your
only
mind.
reason.
But did you know that your experience can help you earn a competency-based master's in less than a year
I'm
for
excited
under
for the Nivea beats
$11,000?
today.
Stop thinking and start doing.
Okay, first up, we got Jack G. Okay, so a couple of things about the stream before we get started. You guys don't use your USB MP3 portable players anymore. I still have my iPod somewhere around in the crib, and it's packed. I had like a terabyte hard drive iPod at one point. It was just filled with shit that I ripped off of Pirate Bay. Off the Pirate Bay and LimeWire. Don't tell my internet service provider. Still got my Zune. Wow. iPod Touch, gang. You could put like 10 songs on an iPod Touch. You know? Skip to 9 seconds in Ishura. Okay, I'll do it. Okay, so before I get started, this is how this works. I'm gonna play the songs. In the chat, I want you to let me know what you think of the songs. I'm also going to let you know what I think of the songs. We're all going to be real respectful, though. There's going to be no spam in the chat. If you spam, you'll get banned. That's just how it works. Be kind to each other. It takes a lot to make this music. Submit it. Put it out into the world and hope for the best. So the goal here is constructive feedback. If you hear something that you think could be better, if you hear something that you like, let us know. We want to know that in the chat. Just be kind and respectful about it. That's really the whole point. I don't want any of that like, oh, this is ass, this is garbage, F. None of that shit. I will shame you if you do that in the chat. I promise you. And then I'll be pulling up socials as we go too. So if you hear something you like, go follow the artist. It's really important. It really helps everybody do this shit. That's what the point is. Build community, work together, succeed, be happy, chase dreams. Boom. This is Senses by Jack G. This is not out yet, so let us know what you think in the chat, okay? And let me know if the volume levels are good. I got Jay Navi dragged up, so he's going to be higher up there. Taylor Mecca, what's your artist name? Let me know as well. Thank you for the sub. I will make sure that you get bumped up the queue.
Shadows of darkness surrounding me. What is
Oh, this is out. Bad recording, so I'm replacing the
I
file.
can't
Fair enough.
see. In the slums, where's the light?
I like this pop vibe.
Just
I got you, Taylor. Thank you.
mind, waiting for the stars to align. Where's the light?
Tudor Monroe, thank you for the sub. Let me know your artist name in the chat when you get a chance.
Have I gone blind? I can't feel.
Rhea says I like his voice. Stronger vocal mix, think he could really shine. I agree with the vocal mix. The writing is pretty strong, honestly. There are certain lines that I would maybe tweak and change just a little bit. But I've never, look, this is maybe a personal thing, but I've never really been Odile, thank you. Let me make sure I write these down as well.
Broken pieces, shattered dreams. This is my thesis on what it means to move.
I like this part a lot.
When life's gone wrong.
Elsie says, love the emotion. Nate says, vocal production can be wide and more dynamic. I agree with that. Energy and writing is cool. Agreed.
Breaking
Steph, yeah, thank you, Steph.
brought me to you. Breaking through is how I found you. All of my senses are at ease.
All right, if you are rocking with us, like I said, I'd be pulling up the socials. Make sure you go follow. Jack G on Instagram. Jack G50 on Twitter. From Garner, North Carolina. Kyrie says, gives me Imagine Dragon type feel almost. Yeah, it's definitely in that pop, that big pop lane. XX Point God YK, thank you so much for the sub. Let me know your artist name in the chat. Baby Mandel says, bro, he sounds like Johan Lennox. That would be a crazy collab, honestly. If you're not in Johan's Discord, you should definitely try hopping Johan's Discord. You might find a nice little community around yourself there, especially for this kind of music. I agree with Baby Mandel. It's really cool. It's definitely got a cool vibe to it. Okay, so we got Odile, Bungalow Connect, or Collect. Wow, we got a little queue going on here. Again, if you rocked with that one, make sure you go follow on chat. Or, sorry, on chat. Make sure you go follow on socials at TheJackG on Instagram, at JackG50 on Twitter. Go follow. And go check him out on TikTok, too. I think he's on there also. This is not out yet. This is by Lost Village. So on these songs that aren't out yet, the feedback is really important, obviously. It can really help an artist fix things that might be an issue or improve things that are not out yet before they come out. So it gives them kind of a, upper hand. So the feedback is really important. Let us know what you think in the chat. This is called Prayer for My Enemies V2, and this is by Lost Village. I'm going to turn this up a little bit, too. Though it seems like naturally it will get louder, so be aware.
Weight on my shoulder like a bridge, but I got tunnel vision. So if you pray, make sure
let us know what you think in the chat.
Pray for a little more time.
Invisible Moon said, imagine dragging these nuts across your face. Yeah, you gotta stop. That's hilarious.
He finessing when they try and come and get him. I'm a menace on the block. I'm like a dreidel. Keep on spinning and I'm spinning and I'm spinning and I'm praying on my dog become OG.
Neil,
niggas getting popped over OZ. Niggas wouldn't bless me if I sneeze. Many men wish death upon me like a 50 back in 03. They mad at the old me, but I got the monster in me like my name is Eddie Brock. We pull up to your car.
Corbin is so good. I like Corbin a lot. Spooky Black is fire.
Catch these niggas lagging when that semi pop. That go for in and out. Keep that weight on my shoulder like a bridge, but I got tunnel vision. So if you pray, make sure you do it for the opposition. Pray for a little more time.
No, just put it in the chat when I get to it. That's fine. Hey, let me get you as well,
nigga gon' finish a nigga count your blessings any second. I'ma have you niggas wishing you could pray for a little more time.
I still need artist name from Steph Gibb.
Heavenly Father, I vow to never give a bitch a
Unless I got it.
Put that shit on the mama or my mama, nigga. I pull one out, I swear that I done
J-Roto says sound like 5-year foreign on a Polo GB. That's not a bad comparison. Flow hard. Oh, he's snapping wavy. Kyrie says I like this for sure. Vocals clean. This is hard. I'm Jet. What's up? Happy Monday. Steph Gibbs says fire. Steph Gibbs, what was the artist name again? Was yours Bungalow Collect? I got it. Okay, great. I got it. I don't have any feedback on this one. I really like this a lot. The vocal mix sounds really clean too. The Google form is right here, right? There is no socials for this one yet. A harmony on time would be dope as fuck. I agree with Jack G too. A third above is a good shout. Yo, you don't have any socials yet at all? Get those going, man. This is a great time. No socials. We're gonna hit you with the no socials emote in the chat. Also, if you are a new subscriber, don't forget you get all these fun emotes that I had made for you guys that you can play with and you can use for different situations. Jet said, why you shouldn't bully someone in human equality, so that's what's happening. Well, Jet, make sure you submit that in the Google form by hitting command feedback, and hopefully we will get to it today. But if not, there are a bunch of other ways you can get me music as well. The Fresh Picks channel is open on the Discord. TikTok, if you comment, I just put a new video up today of songs I found in the comments. I have a whole series where I just look at stuff and listen to stuff that I find in the comments. So there are ways to get me music, but if you want to guarantee a song gets played today, you can either subscribe or gift a sub. That'll get it bumped up the queue. Those are the songs we're playing first. I'll try to get as many organic submissions as I can today, but the best way to guarantee that you get played is to subscribe or gift a sub. And then the last 15 minutes of the stream are dedicated to people who are in the chat, and I will be bumping people up for free. So if you don't want to spend money, that's totally fine. Stick around to the last 15 minutes, and you have another opportunity to get bumped up. All right. So this one's still got to get mixed down on this one, but it should be the last single before the project. This is from Bray, an artist that I love. So get ready. You guys are going to enjoy this. I already know that. Let us know what you think in the chat. If you need mastering work done, make sure you hit up Isaac Zale. my artist. He does mixing and mastering work, and it's not super expensive, and he does a great job. Bro, this reminds me of Naughty Boy Sam Smith. Do you remember that song? What up, Ed? This is not the right. These are not his socials. Sorry. It's this one. Go follow him right now. Raiden with an 8. One of my favorite new artists. If you're looking for mixing and mastering, I'll pull up Isaac's in a second and put it in the chat for you. This is such a vibe, bro. This is very, very good. Oh, this is such a vibe. I love this. This is putting me in a great mood. Raiden with an 8. I haven't had this much energy all day. Jay Redo said this is going to the players. Not gonna lie, that's a fact. Immediately. If I ever do another DJ set in my life, this is going in that DJ set. Woo! This is so fucking hype, bro. I love this. This is so good. This is probably my favorite one he's done so far. It's definitely my favorite one I've heard so far. Magnificent. Look, if you're Filipino as well, bruh, just go fuck with my guy, bruh. He's fire, bro. 8 Raiden is not out yet. It is not out yet. So you have to go follow to keep up with when that one's going to drop. And if you don't see the socials, don't worry. Don't you worry for a second. I'll be putting all of the socials in the Discord after we get off today. So if you're not in the Discord, make sure you go join it. I'm putting Isaac Zale's information in the chat right now. If you need mixing or mastering work, go hit my guy Isaac. He does great mixing and mastering work. He's mixed for himself. He's mixed for every feature he's ever had, including Coda the Friend, Smoke Pub, Uno the Activist, Mick Jenkins, recently Deontay Hitchcock, Ashoka. My guy is working. He does great work on his mixes. He's racked up like 10 million streams off of shit he's mixed himself. So go. Like, he's honestly fires like 250 for a mix master job. That's not even that crazy. Very reasonable. He's very good at what he does. Go get in there. He also gives mix and mastering tips out for free. So if you follow him on TikTok, you'll probably learn something just from his TikTok. So that's all I'm saying. Next up, we're going into video mode for the first time of the stream. This is one of my favorite new additions to the stream. For the longest time, I was playing laggy music videos, and there was no way for me to fix it. I didn't know what I was doing. Braden, bro, what's up? But now, I present to you music video mode, where the videos don't lag. Let us know what you think in the chat. Ed, thank you for the sub. Oh.
Yo. They say you find yourself farthest away from home. I've been hella distant.
Can you see the new shoe? You really want to see my Dior shoes? I'll get them if you want to see them. I can just pull them up.
Put one in the air and watch me ventilate. Won't struggle for no meal today. My value noted, mine is gold. It won't be much longer till I ask for a meal a day. My thoughts get exhausted. I got too much gas. Been riding around in this whip for so long. I can't be losing.
I like the idea of this video, honestly.
Once I felt I was sure that this was all I was destined, my mind became my most powerful weapon. Like I got leverage in the stew now. Shit popping.
Oh yeah, we fixed it, bro.
To do now. Been fiddling with new sounds while dribbling different ignorant, fixing my rhythm, it got true bound to realization when I soon found I move crowds, my groove wild. I'm the topic of discussion when I'm at
I really like this guy's voice. I'm usually very picky about more lyrical rap music, because sometimes I feel like people are just doing the absolute least and everyone's like, oh my god, lyrics. But this flow is hard. Yeah, this rhyme scheme is really dope. That's right, I'm a technology kid. I am technology. I'm not technology, but I learn things pretty quick. And if I can learn it, you can learn it. That's always been my point. This video is kind of hard, bro. There are certain things about the color grading and the edit in post that could be a little cleaner. Like, the color grading specifically could be better, and then the overexposure of the sky behind you. There's nothing, you can't really do anything about that. But if I had to give like real specific feedback on video specifically, that would be maybe it. Is just like a little bit more post-production to make it feel less self-shot on a DSLR. That being said, oh man, they're gonna really hit us over the head with Rahul after this. Like, fuck, that's not even fair. But I think overall, like, the vibe that you captured in the video was really good. The feeling was good. The song was enjoyable. If anything, it's just that really technical video production stuff that it kind of lacked a little bit. Oh, it was shot on an iPhone too. So like, fucking, there you go. That's fire that he shot it on an iPhone. It looks really good for that. I go by LC on Twitter. But yeah, it's those details that I think will elevate like your videos to the next step. Is it's like, all right, like, where do I go from the edit? I liked what you did in the edit though with the painting like still into the live video. I thought that was a really cool touch, and it was really engaging visually as well. iPhone is lit to record videos. I agree. Like, you can do that now, which is cool. Like, 15 years ago, motherfuckers could not do that at all. You'd have to like buy a camera and like rent a video production team and get lights and do all that. Now it's like you can really be making shit on your phone. It's just the edit. You know what I mean? I think that just comes with time and with practice. But it's a pretty solid video, man. I don't know how many videos you've done on iPhone or how many videos you've edited, but it's a pretty good video considering. I just like, if I was going to step it up to the next level production wise, that would be the biggest thing. Is just like, even if you have the footage, just outsource the edit to somebody. You know what I mean? Like, you could find a video editor who'll just do an edit for not that much as well. Like, I've done that before, where like we'll have a video, we'll have all the footage, and then like we'll find an editor who'll do it for like $500, and it's like a fantastic edit, and it takes it to that next step, even though it doesn't really, like, you haven't done that much more, especially if you filmed it yourself and you have good footage to work with. You know what I mean? All right, Young Speed Bat, Sweet Potato up next. Let us know what you think in the chat. As always, let's get into it. Rapper producer duo from Cleveland. So if you're from Ohio in the chat, let us know.
Everybody want it, but they never give it sympathy. I am not naive, I know this shit is fucking make-believe. Apathetic for the moment, so pathetic. You is cloning me and junk create components coming close to something golden.
You love the Sweet Potato title? I like the Sweet Potato title. I like sweet potatoes. Jay Roto says, okay, I fuck with this already. Yeah. It feels really good. Great delivery. Great delivery. Young Speed Bat on Instagram if you're rocking with this one. Highway Story says thumpy. It's got a nice bounce. Right? Kind of makes me think of J-Mac. Oh, shout out to my name is J-Mac. Baby Mandel says this is the one. If you don't follow Baby Mandel on TikTok and Instagram, you're already fucking up. You gotta go check him out. No, they're from Cleveland, Ohio. Not PG County, though it does feel like DMV music. Yeah, Baby Mandel said it. This feels like some DMV music. No, I like this. This got a nice bounce. Rio says this is hard. Reminds me of Kinrose. That's a good comparison. All right, this is the first one of the night. I'll Never Die says J-Max Fire. I agree with that. That's why I signed my guy. Where's my songs I found on Twitch playlist? This is the first one from tonight going in the Found on Twitch playlist. I'll be sharing these on TikTok, so make sure you go follow me there if you haven't. You Tuck, thank you for the sub. This is the best hip-hop music I've heard out of Cleveland, Ohio in a long time. And you can clip that. You can clip that and ship that. Let me tell you, Dirty Keys Beats, if you want to submit, make sure you hit command feedback, command submit. At any point during the stream, it'll pull up that Google form, which is where you're going to want to submit your music. Yep. Hit them on Instagram. Young Speedbat on Instagram. J Speedbat. J Speedbat on Twitter. Cleveland go crazy. All that grass. What do you mean? Is there a big scene? Is there a crazy scene in Cleveland that I'm unaware of at the moment? I just haven't really heard anything out of Cleveland since like Cuddy and MGK and like. I mean, I love Cuddy. That's not the one that I'm making the face at. But MGK makes rock music now. I like his rock music more than his rap music. And then before that, the only thing I can think of is Bone Thugs. And I fuck with Bone Thugs too. Josh Cabelas, LV, Heaven. Watch this. Let us know what you think in the chat. Josh Cabelas is an amazing voice, so I'm probably gonna fuck with this already. Oh, a good ass community. Well, tell your homies to come in here and send some music, cause I gotta hear more. Oh, you just got added to another playlist as well. The power of the Twitch stream, bro. I got you, Few Tuck. Thank you. Smell the air, recreation. Don't leave me alone by the end of the night. I'm on. Let me know the situation. The way you move got trouble on my mind. Switch the mood, change location. All right, this comes out on Thursday. It's not out yet. I fuck with this, Josh. Let us know what you think in the chat. And if you're rocking with this one, make sure you go follow Josh Cabelas on Instagram. Jody Keys Beats says this is my favorite Josh Cabelas song. All right, I say this every week. My favorite part about this stream is hearing you guys develop over time and grow. From the first thing I heard from you, Josh, to this, there's already growth, bro. There's already growth. There's already development. This feels super polished. I love this. Another Filipino R&B singer that I love. I can pretty much guarantee if you're a Filipino R&B singer, I'm probably gonna fuck with your music. It's not. It's just a thing. You'll let me do some harmonies on him. You can actually make me sing you a song if you want to use your channel points to do that. And I'll dedicate a whole song to you, baby Mandel. Hey. Oh, this is great. This is fantastic, bro. Do I add music right after the stream? It's in the playlist already. When I get to it, I'll share it. I'm a little bit behind on the Twitch playlist, if I'm being honest, on TikTok. And I can be a little slow with my playlist updates, too, because I do have a whole... Damn, I'm really going to get that Out of My Face song as an ad on Audio Mac, aren't I? Ugh. Alameda97, hi. How's it going? That was really good, man. Make sure you go follow Josh Cabelas on Instagram. Again, if you missed it, don't worry. I'm going to be putting all of the socials in the Discord afterwards. Young Speedbat will be back. Good. I can't wait to hear more. I'm excited to hear more. Highway Story says, boy went off on this. Yes, he did. He really did. Make sure you go follow Josh Cabelas. Oh. Do you know Italian rap? Says, yeah, I love Italian rap. Let's get it. Send me some command feedback or command submit in the Discord or in the chat. This is Nate Gold with Isabel. Let us know what you think. Hey, Nate. I didn't know you know Lucas, bro. Lucas texted me and he was like, yo, thank you for playing Nate. And I was like, what do you mean? How do you know Nate? Lucas is my boy, bro. Shout out to Lucas Billing. This is Nate Gold, Isabel. That's a good vibe. Can I get a year? You can absolutely get a year whenever you want. My name is J-Mac. That's a pretty solid pop track, bro. I can see this getting synced. This would be good in a commercial. Put this in any sort of tech commercial at all. I'll never die. Yeah, we got a celebrity in the chat, guys. I don't even know this, but we got the most famous. We got the most famous rapper from the community in the chat right now. Hey, this shit feels good. My only feedback. Graham Bam, thank you for the sub. Let me know your artist name in the chat again so I can make sure we drag it up. My only feedback, and this is totally a personal thing again. Oh, J-Mac, do you have new music for us? My only feedback on this is some of those synth sounds could be a little more warm and less like in your face. At the same time, it is a very fun song, and the overall feeling of everything is really good. That would be my only feedback if I had to be really picky, is I don't love some of the sonics of like those synth sounds specifically. So I would either dig in a little bit more, find something a bit warmer, and really lean into that 80s sound, unless that's not what you're going for. If you're not going for that, then don't listen to me. But I personally, that's like the one thing I love about like 80s music is like the synth sound design. So I would say, I just think this for anybody who's doing pop music, like if you're going to do a lot of synths, like you really got to make sure the sound design on the synth is like really warm and inviting. Some of those were a bit harsh, and that would be my only real feedback. Oh. Hold on. J-Mac is texting me. Nate Gold finna be placed somewhere and be rich within a year. Yeah. Kai Blue says, yo, J-Mac, love your shit, bro. Look, I love how much support you guys give for each other in this community. That's one of my favorite things. Kyrie's Pendergrass. Are you related to Teddy Pendergrass?
I can guarantee y'all motherfuckers are not.
I've asked this. There's another guy in here whose name is Pendergrass as well. He's also not related to Teddy Pendergrass, though. Oh, you are related to Teddy Pendergrass. That's crazy as fuck, bro. I was just shooting a shot in the dark there, but fire. Oh my God. Hey, bruh. Is this your Instagram? Long live B2. This is great, bro. Kai Blue's my dude. We love Kai Blue here too.
I guess I really wanna go. Used to disappointment, never really tried to build hope. Dirty lifestyle, and now I'm trying to clean it with soap. All
right, let us know what you think in the chat. I like this. Arawadi, thank you for the raid. Shout out to you. I'll do the intros after this song. But in the meantime, make sure you go follow Arawadi. Thank you for bringing the raid over here, my dude. I appreciate you. Right now, we're listening to Kai Pendergrass. This song's not out yet. It's called Morning Sun. If you're rocking with this, make sure you go follow the artist _longlived B2 on Instagram. Kyrie's P12 on Twitter. This is great. This is great rap music, bro. Production is really nice. It feels really good. Flow is good. Lyrics are good. I like the fluidity of the flow and how it goes in and out of being like right on beat. It just feels very organic. You know what I mean? J-Max is rolling a split to this. Oh, I gotta airdrop the file to myself. Kai said, I'm still learning to mix and everything. I worked through BandLab. You worked through BandLab? You did all this in BandLab, bro? Yo, the BandLab artists, I can't believe this kind of stuff that you guys do on BandLab. That actually blows my mind. Every time I see somebody who's made a song on BandLab, I'm just like, how the fuck did you do that? It seems like such a clunky DAW. This sounds great. I like, bro, I swear to God, you take this, living in the future with BandLab, honestly. Very interesting. Graham Bam said this shit hard. I agree. Wait, Graham Bam, what's your artist name again, bro? I gotta make sure I drag you up in the queue. I use Machine too, but I don't make everything in Machine. I use Machine as a plugin, and then we'll drag everything into Logic to arrange and mix. Like, bro, that was really hard, man. _ long-lived B2 on Instagram, at KaiReeseP12 on Twitter. Again, I'll be putting the socials in the Discord afterwards. Mute Key, yo, remember me from Friday? Yeah, what's up, man? Happy Monday. Welcome back. I use Machine for everything. You recorded Machine too? That's crazy as fuck, bro. All right. Shout out again one more time to Arawadi. Thank you for rating me with your party of 12. Very, very much appreciated. It's great. Thank you so much for being here. So for everybody who is new, hi, my name is Kayvan. I'm the Artist Relations Director at Genius Distribution. We just launched a distribution company. I've been the Artist Relations Director at Genius for the last 5 years. So I've been, you know, if you go to top viewed videos of all time, YNW Melly, there's like 5 of those videos of shit that I worked on, interviews that I did, stuff that I booked. And I've been a part of Genius since like 500,000 subscribers. So it's been a really cool last 5 years. We've done a bunch of really cool stuff. I've listened to a lot of music. I also curate playlists. I manage artists. I produce as well. I do this twice a week, Mondays and Fridays from 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern time. And this is all submission-based music feedback and stuff from the community. I have a Discord, which you should join if you haven't, filled with really amazing artists. Free Melly or Nah is a loaded question. He was always very, very kind to me in our meetings and in our interviews. So, no comment. I plead the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th. I have nothing to say on that matter. He was just always really nice to me. And yeah, so if you want to submit, everything is submission based. You can hit command feedback or command submit at any time. Subscribers do get bumped up the queue, and that is guaranteed that you will get played on today's stream. If you don't want to do that, that's fine. Stick around till the last 15 minutes of the chat, and I will be bumping stuff up from the chat for free. There's also a bunch of stuff on socials that I do for artists to try and spotlight artists. There's a bunch of ways to get your music in front of me and to potentially get playlisted. This is one of them. And also, I'll be pulling up socials, so make sure you go follow artists if you see something you like or hear something you like. The other part about this stream is it's supposed to be a safe space and just really respectful of other people's art. So please, if you hear something you don't like, give constructive feedback. Let them know what could be better. Let them know how it could be better. Technical feedback is great, especially if you know what you're talking about. Just don't be rude. I'll call you out, and I'll be rude. If you're rude, I'll be rude. That's basically how this works. Next up, we got Jody Hill. This song just came out on the 22nd of July. So let us know what you think in the chat. We're going to get straight into it. And again, if you hear something you like or you see something you like, make sure you go support the artist on socials. All of that really does make a difference. That means a lot. This is Do For Love by Jody Hill, and I love the sample already. I searched to find the love within. Oh my God.
Crazy, man. Almost gave you shit up.
I came back to let you know.
I couldn't do it.
Got a thing for you. And I want
This shit
to
bigger
go.
than
What a great sample, bro.
My friends want
This is out of Nashville, Tennessee. And I got a soft spot for Nashville because I lived there for like 6 years. So this is fire. I'm glad I'm getting to hear this today.
Yeah, check it. I done got caught in the
Oh, what happened? Gyarados' Nashville gang is her.
Unless I'm Tracy and I got Kobe on my back. Attachments, I'm good on those. Unless we talking about the ones that come with pics and videos.
Okay, vocal mix on your vocal could be a little wider. It feels a bit compressed. I really like the delivery on everything, but the vocal mix could do you more favors.
Shout out to 2-4, that's my idol. Watching my old friend turn to rivals, but ain't no coming back. I broke the cycle now. Smoothest criminal since Michael now. Not a dancer, Jody got
Yeah, Navi said it. So many highs in the vocals, not enough mid body. I agree with that. Primes absolutely do count towards line skip, yes. Beat is crazy, bro. 808 Charles killed this. Yeah, that open hi-hat is it business too. I think overall the mix is a bit heavy on the high and mid.
Is it worth trying? Can we buy it?
Hey, Graham Bam, what is your artist name? And then Mute Key, what is your artist name too? Love these sung parts. Bass could hit a little bit harder. Yeah, bass could hit a little bit harder. I think overall the mix is the thing that needs to work here. But I love these singing parts are great.
But I ain't on that. I'm about my business. Trying to get to it. These niggas don't owe me shit. The world don't know me yet.
I think what happened is it's probably the exact same vocal mix on the sung part and the rap part, but really what it needs is two separate vocal mixes because the tone, like the tonality is different. And probably the way that it was recorded is different too, in a sense, right? Vocals really solid on the sung parts.
Outside, she getting back in every way right now. Looking for love, but don't need the right amount right now. What she wants is a quick fix right now.
Yo, these sung parts are amazing, bro. You should really sing more. We talk about Pocket a lot on this stream, and like, we're talking about Pocket, bro. All this sung shit is perfect. Great runs, great melodic choices.
I'll give you something to believe in. Starting with me, but you just don't see it.
Woo!
They sleeping on you.
I can't be the only person who's told you to sing more on your songs. There's no way.
Tell me what would
Bro, your singing voice is fantastic.
Would you steal for love? Would you kill for love?
Jody Hill with an X on Instagram.
To do for love. What are you
Singing is mixed insanely well.
Anything is what I wanna.
Oh, I'm just saying, bro. Look, I know Nashville. I know Nashville's scene. I know for a fact. This is your first rap song? Okay, well then feel free to make rap songs as well. Let me dissuade you from doing that. But I mean, I know for a fact there's no one else in Nashville who's making music like that. Just like from an R&B standpoint, like not the same energy. I'm just saying, bro. You're a fantastic singer. Like that shit was hard. I really liked that a lot. If you can't tell, I really like that a lot. When I get passionate about something, I get passionate about it. Yeah, it's just the rap parts could be mixed a little bit better, but like, bruh, for real. Nashville needs more R&B for home side of the country. Look, the demand for it is there too. I'm just saying, bro, you could be playing every TSU, every MTSU, everybody, like any party that requires an R&B singer at all. You should just be at that shit. I don't know if there's anybody else who's fighting for that spot. This is a happy ending. This is also not out yet by Jasmine Gold. Let us know what you think in the chat. Final track up, Serpent. Woo! I'm still thinking about the last one. Jasmine Gold presents on Instagram. Dope Taff, thank you. Oh, I Am Jet wants me to sing a song. What song do you want? I do have a song list. I'm still waiting on Graham Bam's artist name. So please let me know when you get a chance.
Control my temper unruly. The thoughts at all yours truly. Yours truly. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a damn.
I've been on the fence about this group because it was very abstract hip hop. I'm not super into abstract music. It's just a thing in my brain. Mute Key, I did get yours. Thank you. But I like this. This has got a nice balance to it. I kind of like the chaos in the actual production as well. Baby Mandel says, I'm loving this guy. See, if you like abstract hip hop or you like some alternative hip hop, you'll definitely like this group. For me, I'm just real picky about alternative hip hop. A lot of stuff that people love, I just can't get into. And that's fine. Objectively, this shit is good though. Like, I could see this in a FIFA game, legitimately. Or like Adult Swim or something. I do like Toby Lou and Red Veil. But then, like, on the flip side, I'm not a huge Earl Sweatshirt fan, and that's something that people just don't get. You know what I mean? And that's fine. Dope Tap says the beat's dope. Who made this beat? Vibes. Red Veil is the guy. Red Veil is super dope. I like Red Veil a lot.
And he was like, all right. And then last question.
Graham Bam. What is your artist name? Jay Redo said Earl's fire, but I never listened to him. That's really all it is for me too. I can appreciate Earl.
All out is a product,
but I just never really listened to him. I like that one. In comparison to some of the other songs that we've listened to from Jasmine Gold in the last couple of weeks, I probably like that one the most. I think it just had a good groove. I think it felt good. Like the overall energy on the song was good. Yeah, he's objectively good, but you can't just throw shit on. I agree with that too. He's objectively good. This reminds me of French hip hop. Also very fair. I'm a big French hip hop fan though, if I'm being honest. Like have you ever listened to Gambi? If you haven't listened to Gambi, Baby Mandel, you'll definitely like Gambi. He's a great French rapper that kind of sits in that alternative hip hop lane. Dope Taff gave the subscription on the song. Yes, I got you. Thank you. I have dragged you up. Again, that was Jasmine Gold Presents on Instagram. Make sure you go follow if you're rocking with it. Next up, we got Pinkhead Producer, who is here in the chat. Thank you for the sub, my dude. As always, we appreciate you. How was Red Veil live? That's always a big thing for me. If an artist is good live, I'll be a fan. But if they're not good live, it'll probably turn me off massively to that music in general. I don't know if Arawadi's still here, but how did your stream go, bro? I forgot to ask. I got too excited. Oh, surprisingly good. That's awesome. All right, let us know what you're going to think in the chat. Soul's right. Thank you. Great sound design. Soul Aside, let me know your artist name in the chat when you get a chance. He sold out. No, Caleb G. That's who I was asking for, bro. Thank you. Sold out of the Roxy. That's so far. Is the cover art an NFT? Yeah, it is. Smokey Jr.? Alright, thank you. Gasping for my air, but my body can't breathe. Demon got the best of me. This is pretty solid, like pop electronic. The sound design is really good. The mix is super clean. That's really my biggest thing with anything that's kind of more in the electronic pop space is the sound design really has to be like, it's got to speak to my ears. Solar Sight says this is dope. It's really good sound design on this melodic hook. This synth melodic hook is really nice. It's got a very like, it's like just a grit to it that like really catches the ear. Oh, you sang on this too? Oh, bro, you got a great voice. You have a great voice for this music specifically. It fits very well. I would maybe take a little bit more high end out of your vocal. Just the high highs. That's it though. DDT 770s just came in. Ooh. That's exciting. Invisible Moon says love this. So you got a fan on the chat already. Again, the sound design on that melodic hook is fantastic. That alone could get synced. Again, if you're rocking with this, is Vinny B Music. And also, go check him out on Twitch, too. He has a really good stream. He does a bunch of really cool things. And also, like, produces on stream. And also does some music review, right? This beat is a W, says Ed. It really is. Like, that was extremely well produced. I think you did a really good job for your first time singing on a track, too. I wouldn't, like, I don't think that if you played me that and I didn't know who you were, that I would be like, oh, this vocal sounds weird. No, it sounded really good. It sounded like a really fit what you were trying to do, it fit the vibe of the song, which is always a thing that I'm a bit of a stickler about. So, J Navi, out of Charlotte, North Carolina. Always happy to hear stuff from North Carolina. Let us know what you think in the chat. I love this beat already. This video is clean as fuck too. I love the vibe of this whole thing already. It's perfect. And real rap music is coming back. I love this.
Reaching in my soul, I just want some peace, I hope to see it before I'm old, yeah. Shit, I speak from home, it's like the greatest story told, yeah. Was chose to walk this road, I really came from that mold, had to grow in.
Great voice.
Shit to reconsole with, I'm
the vocal mix sits a bit too low on this one.
I seen the door, but I ain't
especially in the EQ.
Really seen them walls close in.
Strong all influence.
Down on my lawn with that voice in my head, always been on my own shit.
Video looks great though.
Only right, I pro my own split. Probably why with these niggas don't condone shit.
And I really like your voice.
Slow, man, I caught on quick. Push your time and nigga froze quick. No rewind. Niggas got caught up in
I think the vocal mix could do a little bit more favors. Kaibu says he looks like you, God.
I had to redefine. I went inside. What I found the realest nigga alive.
This is J Navi.
Realest nigga alive. Took some time. I was in the disguise, trying to hide. Found the truth in the night sky. Got tired, had to redefine. I went inside.
Overall vibe is great, bro. Reminds me of Boldy James. Smoothed off with it. Hella smooth says LC. Vibey says Ed. Miki says beat up, please. I want to hear more. And vocals more up front. I agree, vocals more up front. Giovanni, you have a great sleep, bro. I hope you have a good day tomorrow. And thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. We'll see you on Friday. Oh, didn't mean to not full screen that. Let's go back into the mode it was supposed to be in. No, this vibe for the visual is perfect. Colors are good, lighting is good. The feeling of everything is really good. I think just Shaymax fucking with this one, which is not honestly too much of a shock. I had a feeling he'd rock with this one. I'm definitely gonna follow along, bro, because I have a feeling I really like a lot of your music. Like, I like that. Objectively, it was really enjoyable. If I had feedback to give, it would just be that vocal mix could be a little bit brought up. The vocal sitting in back fit particular of, yeah, it does fit the feeling of the genre that it's in. But I think for me personally, I still like it to be a little bit more present, just because then I can really focus on what's being said as well. And I do feel like that is an important part of that. Yeah, Mavi, Navy Blue, Mike, they do all do that in the vocal mix. I would tell them all the same thing, for what it's worth. That I wish that the vocal mix was brought up and was just a little bit more in the forefront than it actually is. But again, maybe that's a personal preference, and I'm not gonna split hairs over that. It still sounded and felt really good. And if we're talking about the vibe being really good overall and first and foremost, then you did that. JNabby 2Ys on Instagram. Make sure you go follow if you're rocking with that one. Next up, we've got one of my favorite producers from the stream. Yeah, definitely still a vibe for sure, without a doubt. One of my favorite producers from the stream, Beats by Nivea. He does this really thing. I tell everybody, Loveboy Drew, if you want to skip the line, there is still a queue, but if you subscribe or gift a sub, that will guarantee the song gets played today before the end of stream, and we'll get you bumped up the queue. There is like 80 fucking songs in the submissions queue, which is why I always say I'll be trying to do that. He's in Indiana. He's not in Charlotte, North Carolina. I feel like I'm walking down the WWE arena. Yes. So Nivea does this thing. He does beat medleys. If you're a producer in the chat, do this, because this is really smart, and it gives us a way to hit multiple types of production styles that you do. Let us know what you think in the chat, and definitely hit up Nivea and go work with him as well. Following and subscribing are not the same thing, Loverboy Drew, before you say something. If you want to learn how to subscribe, hit Command Sub, and it will tell you how to do that, and that will guarantee you get played today. There is still a queue of like 11 songs, so just be aware. You'll be number 12. But you will get played before the end of the stream, and we got this many submissions, so. This is Beats by Nivea. You might hear me just bullshitting on top of these songs a little bit, to be honest. At Beats by Navi on Instagram if you're rocking with it. Oh, I'll Never Die Collective. Oh, okay, cool. Hey. This is what you'll hear me. I'll just bullshit stuff. This is you'll hear. If you send me beats, I will just kind of bullshit my way through it. I used to be an artist years and years and years ago, so like I still got it in me. I just don't do it as much. Also, I owe somebody a song, so maybe we'll do a short excerpt of a song. This is nice, bro. I like this one a lot. All right, number 2. Feels like a different vibe.
Olivia, is that you?
Me and my girl need a girlfriend, and it might be.
I actually love this T-Pain song also, separately. I don't know if you knew this, but Navi, I love this. This is a great T-Pain song. Maybe one day I'll drop a song, but you'll never know because I won't put it out as me. Woo! The energy in this beat, bro. Let us know what you think in the chat. Mute Key says, okay, that 808, yeah. Trust me, bro. Navi goes crazy. He already puts in the work, too. He's got like 5 new beats to send us like every fucking week. So it's like, yo, this shit's hard. I think Navi is the president. He's definitely the prime minister. How much to get a feature from you? Who are you talking about, Navi or me? I don't be doing features like that. Bring me out of retirement. Even if I did, you wouldn't get... I'd still be anonymous, technically. I feel like it's harder to come up as a producer than an artist. That's not necessarily true. There's a stigma that comes around pitching artists, whereas, like, every artist needs producers all the time. You just got to be about your business as a producer and make sure you're sending stuff out and just shooting shots. The more shots you shoot as a producer, the more likely you are to get a placement. And also, I wouldn't focus on chasing placements as much as I would focus on producing good music first and foremost, and really figuring out what your sound is, because at the end of the day, once you've established your sound as a producer and people want that sound specifically, like, you can do it. Bro, if you send me a song and it's a good, like, I fuck with the song and it's good, I'll just do it. It's not a payment thing for me. Like, if I just really have to like whatever it is. That's really it. So I'm not gonna say no, but no one's asked me to do a feature in a long time, so I don't really have an answer for you. It's more that I don't have an answer for you than a nah, I won't do it. Like, nah, I just don't have an answer. Like, I just haven't done one in probably like 15 fucking years. So I'll be recording songs for myself though sometimes, so I can't record myself and stuff. That's why I have all this shit set up too. Like, I got the KRK. I've been making music for myself. I produce as well, so there's like music creative stuff that I still do. All right, Empty Promises, Taylor Mecca, you are new, and this is my first time listening, so let us know what you think in the chat. We're about to get into this pop shit. I love it. This is actually fire as fuck already. I am not from Boston. Not even close. I'm from Old England. Oh, you're TikTok famous. This is fire. But I guess you meant her, not me. 'Cause I've been holding on to, I thought that you. Yeah, this is just solid songwriting in general. I fuck with this. I have no one bit of feedback. The songwriting is fantastic. Vocals are great. Mix is great. Production is really good. It fits his vibe perfectly. Yeah, Taylor Mecca on Instagram. Make sure you go follow. Holding back messages, bombard me with letters. I still get compliments on your favorite sweater. No, this is fantastic. Where are you from? Jody says your voice is pure as fuck. Oh, great harmonies.
It's hard to play along when you've been lying through your teeth, and I'm trying. I can't deny
Long Island?
Fire.
You still live in New York?
You know that I'll be buying.
Nivea says, you ever thought of doing drill? You should absolutely do a drill song with Nivea. That'd be crazy. I kind of like this synth sub that came in towards the end here as well. And if you did want to follow on TikTok too, it's T-Mex on TikTok. So, there you go. Kai Blue says, I would love to work. I'm going to follow you. You should definitely check out Kai Blue. Dope Tef says, what part of Long Island? I'm from Amityville. Travel to LA every month. There you go. Lynn Lapid is there too.
The promises you said you'd keep, a part of me it still believes when you said forever. But I guess you meant it, not me.
Taylor, if you're ever looking for writers to work with, I actually have a writer that I think would be perfect to pay you with. Just hit me up. And also a studio that's like in my neighborhood that you should go to, because everyone who works there would absolutely love to work with you too. Yeah, just hit me on the side. This.
You only call me with your red lights on. You only want me when you're feeling hard.
I think I might have heard Insecure Narcissist also.
I'm kinda insecure, but kinda not. My mom tells me I'm pretty, but
I've definitely heard that song before. That shit was fire. I have no feedback other than it was great. Like that's I feel bad sometimes because motherfuckers will send me stuff and I'm just like, no, this is actually just great. Like I have no feedback. I just liked this. All right, this is Odile and Tuda Monroe. Be free. Let us know what you think in the chat. Tuda added the form. Outer socials. Here's mine. Okay, great. Yeah, no, thank you for sending it. Honestly, I really appreciate you sharing with us. You don't need me. Damn. But I appreciate you sending it in. This is hard too. Look, I say this every week, but truly, the talent level in here is crazy. Has me freaking out every time I listen to music in this stream. Oh. Whoa. Where's Odile from, bro? Where are you both from? Oh, you're from the UK. I should have known. This is too vibey to be from the US. Sorry, Americans. Oh, bro, this is amazing. She like to tell me knowledge power, so she spend all her time in books. She is what I think about when I'm down on my knees and spot. Hey. I'm from Peterborough originally. I don't know if you were on my TikTok when I said this, but I'm from Cambridgeshire, so I really got a soft spot for shit in the UK because it's really home. Is this out yet? Oh, this is not out yet. 26th of August. There's nothing to be harsh about, bro. This is fire. You just made me a fan of Odile and of you. So, I'd never heard of Odile before, so way to go above and beyond as a producer. You write this too? Yeah, just know that when this comes out, I need a link on Audio Mac. I'm putting this shit in my Fresh Picks playlist, without a doubt. I will not miss this song. You have to let me know when it comes out, okay? Yeah, this is absolutely a Fresh Picks W right here, bro. This is going in without a doubt. What are you killing yourself for? I love that. Both got the follow really quick. Absolutely. Steph Gibbs says, love this one. Honeybees says, this is great. Everything about it, the energy, production, the writing, overall just feels fantastic. Ooh, a good 3 minute and 23 seconds. See, that's a perfect length song. Ah, man, you guys are just killing me with this music. It's too good. It's too good. This is why I don't do features anymore, bro. Do you have any advice for people who you think don't need to improve on anything sonically but still don't have a fan base? I mean, get on, like, be heavy on social if you're not doing that. I do a bunch of like tips and tricks on TikTok and stuff, so definitely go follow me there because I've been trying to like share stuff that I've learned, at least just from the stuff in my career, but it's hard to say without doing like a deep dive on people. It really just depends, you know, there could be any number of things. Sometimes it is just kind of a visibility thing that's not connecting, where the streaming is moving, but there's no visibility, and that can be solved by doing things like being really active on social and kind of building your brand on that front. There's issues with things moving and then not getting visibility, and you just need a publicist to help push. But like, that's really only if something's really taken off and moving. There's, you know, you could just not be doing the right things from a marketing standpoint. Like, you could do ad spends. If you're not doing ad spends, you could pay for, but I wouldn't really suggest paying for playlist placement. But there's things like Playlist Push and like all of these companies that do like indie playlist pitching and stuff like that. I wouldn't really suggest using budget on that. More so, you know, like maybe going to TikTok influencers who do music creation and paying them to do a video about you, or put, you know what I mean? There's like options for things you can do. I think you just, for the most part, it's just a disconnect, and you got to figure out where the disconnect is. Do I think the ads in general are worth it or not? It depends what the content is. If the content is engaging and good, like I've seen IG and Facebook ads work, but at the same time, you'll spend a fuckload of money to get return. Like, it's really just about how much you spend at that point. It's not necessarily that you'll do a better ad than a different ad. It's just really about how much money you put behind it, and that's the return that you'll get. It's pretty straight. Like, honestly, I look at ads like this. It's pretty straightforward. You put money in, you put enough money in, you'll get something out of it. You don't put enough money in, you'll get a little bit out of it, but maybe not as much as you would if you put more in. Submit Hub's decent, but honestly, I hate that most of the curators there don't give you any fucking feedback. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of trash on that front. But there are people like Masked Mortal who do like a music feedback. You pay $30 and he does like a music feedback. Maybe you'll get added to his playlist, but you'll actually get streams from his playlist. So that's one thing. And then it's really just kind of looking at the curators. My biggest thing, I just look at what labels are doing, and I'm like, oh, like, this is what the label's doing. Let me just hit this person up and see how much it is. Like, all those posts you see on like Our Generation TV and like at Rap and shit like that, like, most of them are paid, so like, it just is kind of throwing money at the right things that will impact you in the right ways. Like, if you got a music video, put TrueView ads, like do ads on Google for that, because that shit will bring you actual views. Pair that with ads on Instagram, that shit will bring you actual views on your video, and that's going to reflect better at the end of the day if you've got conversion from ad to fan versus like spending money on fucking $500 of PR and getting like 10 views off that shit. Like, that is not where I would spend my money at this point. But if I'm being honest, this is the part I struggle with as well, is like figuring out where's the right place to put budget these days. And the thing that I've landed on that has had the most impact for me is TikTok curators who have like good followings that are actually real people listening and looking and caring about their taste. So I would probably do that, honestly. Like, if I have budget to spend, that's probably what I would be spending it on at this point, is just the right curators and making sure they're supporting it. Or hiring a digital marketing agency or a social media agency to help push on either of those fronts, because at the end of the day, those two things are probably going to be the things that will bring you the most real fans and the most engagement. Do you think you can make it without spending money at all besides equipment? Slowly. Yeah, I think you can, but slowly. Like, it will take you longer because you will have to undoubtedly do more yourself, and that will eat up your time. Time is another asset. You know, like, you got to weigh how much time you have versus how much time you can spend on something. Like, if you're not a video editor, maybe it doesn't make sense for you to sit for 6 days trying to edit a video when you could be making music or other video content. Or maybe it does make sense, and you should spend the week or month or 2 months learning how to edit videos so you can do it for yourself. I'm definitely the type of person who'll just keep doing shit by myself until I figure it out. Like, I'll be on Canva just making shit, like, even though it's not what I do. I'm not a graphic designer, but like, if I got to learn how to do it to save money and get something done quickly, like, yeah, fucking why not? But having a big budget and spending a big budget is the reason that labels can like blow something up pretty quickly, like, and make it feel like it's overnight even when it's not. It's just a budget thing more than anything. So The other advice I would give is save your fucking money up in between releases. Like, get a job as much as it sucks. Stack up your bread as much as you can. And then fucking, you know, can I drop any names of specific TikTok creators? Yeah, Annabelle Klein, that good shit. Baby Mandel, Justin Mandel, who's here in the chat. Travis George, Sunday Sauce. Masked Mortal. Some of the other bigger ones do it too, like Axel Tanner and like Ari Elkins and like those guys. Like, it's gonna cost you more. That's all. We were fucking with Jay Navi though. I'm gonna start a TikTok. I'll probably do a TikTok series where I share who are some of the curators that you should follow, because that's something people have been asking me a lot recently. I just gotta put it together, and I'll probably drop one this week just so you guys can have a little bit more, and I'll keep doing it. This is fire. Bungalow Collect. Printed raps, yeah. Sorted tapes. I'm a big fan of. Let's Show and Tell with Creator K, also very fire. There's a bunch. This is Tell Me Where to Go by Bungalow Collect. I like this a lot. This feels good. Whoa! Oh, this feels really good, man. The mix on this is really clean. The song itself is good. The hook is catchy. Oh, we just opened for Go to the Friend in New York 2 days ago. That's amazing. Congrats. How'd the show go?
Got a slip knot tie in my sock. Put the skunk inside the trunk and then I'm off.
Oh, you're killing it on streaming too. Good shit. Congrats.
I can breathe. I feel a breeze.
Y'all from New York?
Yeah, did enough good deeds.
You gotta follow out of me. This is fire. Yeah, Rap Survival Guide also. And that's the other thing. I would just pay attention to everybody who's doing it, even at a small level. Everyone starts somewhere. These platforms build hella fucking quick. Crunchy Beat. I think he's another one. Pretty fire.
Just tell me where to go.
It makes sense. I mean, if the crowd was there for alt hip hop, this is right up that fucking, right in that lane. Yeah, Annabelle's great and she gives good feedback. I agree. And she does shows too. That's the other thing, is like a lot of these curators do their own events and shows, so they're really good people to know. Just focus on building a real connection though. Like, don't make it transactional. You know what I mean? Like, if you can build a relationship and like pop out to that shit and support, you should. I'm sure we do. This industry is not particularly large, but thank you for the follow. At Bungalow Collect on Twitter. At bungalow.collect on Instagram. Oh, that's a song for my playlist. You don't get that one for free. Superfire, independent group from Brooklyn, New York. What part of Brooklyn are they from? And are they born and raised in New York? I'm just curious. I'm not, so, you know, I'm not going to feel a type of way if they're not, but I'm just curious. Going to head to Albany for college. I want to make a name for myself there. You should. Just build your own platform. I say this to every young professional in the industry. Build your own shit. The only reason I do all the stuff I do is because I got tired of relying on other people's things to push my stuff. So let me just build my own shit to push my stuff as well. This is Neil Nan. Boxed in. Also, I don't know if we said this, but Rap Survival Go, we really fucked with Jay Navi. It was cool. Vocal could be up in this mix for sure. Crown Heights and Canarsie. One of my best friends is from Canarsie. Neil Nan. On Instagram. Oh, they went to college at Duke? Damn. That's some big brain shit right there. I got rejected from Duke. My parents live in North Carolina though, so. This is really not bad. I think the beat is really cool. And the flow is really good. I just wish the vocal was mixed a little bit better, up in the mix a bit. Bro, you really just made a Horcrux reference? You a Harry Potter fan? Hook melody. Okay, so Yuki says the hook melody I think maybe needs a little work. I would actually say that the thing I think it needs is just another layer. Like a couple more layers on this vocal just to beef it up on the chorus. I think we find the melody itself is okay to me. It's memorable.
All of this liquor aside, hurt my living pride. Learn to put ego aside. Long as it's my niggas thriving, love to see my people shine. Sorry, mama, I left the party drunk with nobody. I'm a sucker for love. That's why you want me. Shawty got a body like Maserati. It's hard to find me with the windows tinted. They might be out for my innocence.
I'm not mad at the lyrics either. But yeah, I think on the hook, definitely like just some more layering on the vocal. And also some ad-libs, bro. I think the ad-libs would just add to the energy, because the energy is there.
We can't fall cause you know they want us. Boxed it, low. I can't even feel myself moving slowly. How you gonna love me, baby? You don't know me.
You could really just even double the vocal on this, and I think it'd be fine. I don't even necessarily know that it needs a high harmony necessarily.
I can't even feel myself moving slowly. Riding through the city with a new bitch on me.
Though it would sound good if you had somebody singing on top of it. I'm not gonna lie. Hook is a vibe, bro. I do actually really like the hook, and I think the writing is really good. Mute Key says open hi-hat goes hard. I'm usually not a huge open hi-hat person, but I really did like the yeah, if you could honestly, you know what? If you didn't even want to sing it, bro, you might even be able to cheat code your way through it using Little Altar Boy and just pitching up. You know what I mean? Like you could probably fake harmonize on that. Like just do it in post-production as an extra layer and it still sound good. I don't know that you even need to necessarily redo it a whole octave higher. This song is called Steve Carell, and it's by Peyton Benj. Why Steve Carell, bro? Why Steve Carell?
Yeah.
And if you were rocking with that one, there was Neil Gnon on Instagram, out of Toronto, Canada. Love him. This is Peyton Benj. What's your favorite Steve Carell role, Peyton? I'm white and using Get Smart. Hilarious. Makes sense. Have you ever seen the original Get Smart? That's a real question. That's a real film question for you. This is fascinating. It runs applications. This is great, bro. I feel like you're really finding your sound. This like melodic, fun music is like a great sound for you. Peyton Benj on Instagram. He's got a really cute nephew. This is your nephew, right?
My wrist just reminded me about Bonnaroo. Don't need my phone now. We mace it out, you know. This ain't a stopwatch.
I want this to be a smartwatch ad. Amazing. Little brother. This is your little brother. Your little brother's cute, bro. He looked like he was having a blast in New York. This is a fact. If you're writing talent, by the way, you should always hit up blogs and ask to write for them. A lot of blogs need writers. Some owners are genuinely interested in putting you on as a writer and musician. This is facts. I know a lot of writers who are musicians themselves too. Face did not match the voice, but fire. I know what that's like, bro. My sister-in-law is basically my sister. I've known her since she was like 9, so it's just like, you know, I watched her grow up. She's 18 now. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, you gotta put in the work. You gotta like really write and discover music. But even if you're an artist in general, you should position yourself in a way as a tastemaker where you find artists and put them on. Like I always tell other artists, it's like you support other artists early and like, get to know them like on their way up. Like you just build good relationships with people. Especially if you've been able to do something yourself, why not just help other people? There's enough room. Motherfuckers always just try to be like, there's not enough room for everybody. There's room for everybody. There's like some motherfuckers are way greedier than others. That's all.
When I'm talking about Steve, I'm not talking about the
Connie Rose is. Yeah, you follow each other on Instagram. Probably because of this. I love it. Peyton Benj again on Instagram if you're rocking with this one. This is Steve Carell. Yeah, I think there's room for everyone. I think just people need to understand what they're doing this for. Like, what do you want out of this? If you want to be a superstar, maybe not. But if you're just trying to sustain a life and like live and make music, like, yeah, absolutely. There's this space. Oh, bro, Jackson is the homie, bro. I really fuck with Jackson a lot. I've been working with him on some stuff. And I really fuck with him too. He's a very smart kid. You'll find that from a lot of these young people too. They're smart. They understand this shit. Just because they haven't done it for a really long time doesn't mean they don't understand it. I know a lot of people who've been in this industry for like 15 years who don't understand shit. And it blows my mind because it's like, what have you spent the last 15 years doing? It's not been learning.
My wrist don't secret real. My wrist don't get smart. My wrist can make it sell. It's why I give card.
Also, the other thing is too, is if you work as a community to help each other, like, growth is gonna happen. It does happen. I don't know. Maybe not for like most people. Like that's maybe a stretch. For like a couple, like 100,000, couple 100,000, yeah, you could fucking do that shit in theory. Ed says I'm so drunk and high on my way to work in this vibe. You better not be driving, bro. What do you mean you're on your way to work? That's wild as fuck. You can't be admitting that shit in the chat. This is Stephen Curl by Peyton Bench. A vibe, bro. I could easily have that playing and be psyched and just be enjoying myself to that one. All right, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 more subscribers left. For sure. Now I'm concerned. Yeah, bro. I don't drive. Okay, W then. Yeah, you're not driving, then we lit. Funnily enough, you're up next. This is Edixa. I call him Ed because it's just easier. But this is Verified featuring Dollar Man and Volcon.
Woke up, think about getting more
mix is clean, bro. Alright, if you're still here in the chat, thank you for hanging out with us. Hit this tweet link, tell your friends to come hang out. It's almost time to get bumped up for free. So stick around for another 10 minutes, 8 minutes, and I'll be asking people to put their artist names in from the chat. J Riddle said I'm fucking with this. J-Mac wasn't here. I actually have a J-Mac song to play as well. After we get past. We have a new J-Mac song and 3 songs. Hey, I'm glad you're a fan. I'm a fan too. This is how we found him. In this stream. / Discord. At least how I found him. Alright, shout out to Ed, bro. He just got verified on Instagram today. Congratulations. Eduxa 3 R's on Instagram if you're rocking with us. Pretty solid audio engineer too. His mixes have gotten really, really good. Hey, shout out that J-Mac album was nice. I'm so glad that you fuck with it. J-Mac's back. He's back in the chat. Heard us talking about him.
Many bitches on my phone, calling my cellular. I talked to the motherfucking moon over. My brother was scamming the metaverse. This off the top, I can't pan a verse. Already dead.
This is a fun song, man.
Mama, I'm sorry, I'm still popping perks.
Anyone play Stray yet? I haven't yet, but it looks amazing, and I really do want to play it. I've actually been playing Mafia 3 recently. No, you good. Tell Gutty I said what's up. If you're still on the phone with him. If not, then don't worry about it. I'll tell myself. That's hilarious. I've been playing in front of my cats. They've been staring at the screen while I play it. That's so funny. If I play a video game in front of my dog, he doesn't even know. He can't even understand what's on the fucking screen. If I show... I heard it today. It hit harder because I got verified. That's awesome. That makes sense. Hey, hey. This is hard, bro. You did a great job on this. Peyton Bench said, I just followed. This mix is fire. That's what we want to hear. That's what we want to hear. I like the stress in your voice and that flow, bro. This is Connie Roses. It's pretty solid. It's pretty solid. He engineered that too. So just know that that clean ass mix came from Ed's own ears and hands. Edixa 3 R's on Instagram. Make sure you give a follow if you're rocking one. That one's called Verified. It's dropping soon in 2 weeks. It's not out yet. So make sure you go follow him and keep up with that. Next up, we got Few Tuck. Then we got Caleb G. And after Caleb G, we got My Name Isn't J-Mac exclusives to play for you. Well, exclusive. One exclusive. This is Few Tuck. Something in the air. I like this beat choice already. Let us know what you think in the chat, as always. No. I'm going to say that my stream is skipping for you because you're in a car. And that's got to be what it is. Don't worry, it'll be up on VOD. You'll be able to clip that, my dude. Another Cleveland, Ohio rapper. Oh. Con, you did not miss it yet, bro. Peyton, enjoy your dinner, man. I myself am very hungry too. Voice is great, delivery is great. I actually love the vocal layering. My only bit of feedback is I don't know if we need the double vocal the entire time. I would maybe cut it down just so it accentuates certain lines and ends of lines so it feels more like an ad-lib. I don't know that we needed it at start to finish double. I don't know though. Let us know what you think in the chat. Overall, very much feeling the vibes. At FewTuck on Twitter. At Few_Tuck on Instagram. Hey, bro, enjoy work. Have a good evening. We'll see you on Friday, hopefully. Mute Key says fire. This one's pretty hard, too, bro. Actually, it's a solid track. But, yeah, the only feedback that I would have is I don't know that we needed the double vocal start to finish. I would do it a little bit more sporadically, just so it hits a little bit harder and it really accentuates certain lines. I feel like it give you a little bit of fatigue when it's all the way through. That's all. But it's not so much of a thing where I'd be like, oh, I don't want to listen to this. It's like, that's like a really nitpicky small thing, which, I mean, I guess that's what you're here for. So that's what you get. That's what you get from me. It's like unnecessary feedback, but hopefully it helps. Con says it makes it more special if it's sporadic. I agree. This is Can't Call It by Caleb G. Let us know what you think in the chat.
Yeah.
And shout out to Graham Bamas for this one. Hey, bro. Again, I always tell people this shit is just my opinion. So end of the day, take it how you will. Hey, Toby, thank you so much. What's your artist name again, Toby? I like this idea, but it's too much reverb delay on these group vocals. Green sweater vest, I knew that.
They can't kill it, they can't fuck around with it. I've been with it, I'm trying to double down with it.
There's too much delay on this vocal, but I really like the idea. Graham Still 1L on Instagram if you're rocking with this one. Oh, bro, with a better vocal mix on this is a bop. And also on some of these fast parts, you could probably comp those vocals and punch in just so that you don't have to worry about the breath control as much. Obviously, if you can do it in one, great, but if you can't, just comp it. Nothing wrong with that at all. Yes, the vocal does feel a bit thin. If you stick around for the last 15 minutes of the stream, Con, let me know. Yeah, I got respect for the fast bars too, but honestly, like even when you think about like Jid is punching in. He's not doing all those bars back to back. So there's really no reason not to punch in. Like if that's what you're worried about, just know that everyone's punching in. It's been a while since people were just one-taking their way through verses. See, I really like the melody of the hook a lot. I just feel like it gets lost in all that reverb and delay on the vocal, you know? Like, I love the vocal layering, but it almost feels like it's too much. One of my earlier mixes in Could Be Fixed. Well, there you go. get back in there, redo that mix. That's really not bad at all. I try to one-take certain parts, but not the entire song. I agree with that too. One-taking certain parts, there's nothing wrong with that. But just, you know, if you feel like you can get something better, just comp it in. Do it. There's really not a problem. When you have those chanty kind of vocals, I don't personally want them to be sounding like a background vocal. Yeah, I want them to be more full and intense too. I would agree with that. You're fucking up on the formula. Kino wants to know if this is a bean beat. Bean goated. Graham says, yeah. The beat's really hard. Calvin Ryan, is this your first time really, bro? We've listened to your music on stream before, though. Who's been coming in here for you? Who's it been? My name isn't J-Mac. Calling my name isn't J-Mac. Get off the phone now. Now's the time. Tell Gutty to wait for 2 minutes while I play this song. Oh, yeah, you changed the name. All right, well, cool. That's good. I'm glad. All right, this one, you're not going to see there's not a graphic for this because he texted me this file. So I'm going to play it off my downloads. This is an unreleased from My Name Isn't J-Mac. If you don't know about My Name Isn't J-Mac, he's fantastic. This is his Spotify profile. Go follow him. In the last 5 months, he's gone from like 4,000 monthly listeners to 78,000 monthly listeners. In part due to the success of Bunker Pre-Roll featuring Tommy Richmond, which is fantastic if you haven't listened to it. And also in part of This Is How Fucking Fire, The Lords of Sounds and Lesser Things, this album that came out through Genius Distribution is. Definitely go listen to it. I am a big fan of My Name Isn't J-Mac. Have been for a while. He's somebody who's been in the community for 12 months now. I think this is month 13 of subscribing, which I really appreciate. And he's somebody that I just fuck with. He's just a good-ass person. So make sure you go follow him. I'll pull up the socials in a second. This is an exclusive. This is a world premiere. This is a world premiere. This is Scars by My Name Isn't J-Mac. Fuck. I'll pull up the socials for you guys so you can go follow. God damn it. I haven't even heard this yet. So this is an exclusive for me as well. I have not heard this one. This is a world premiere. This beat is crazy already. What the fuck? If you didn't know this, I'm a clown. I'm not really a clown. I haven't been.
Deviated septum, the breath control was a lesson. Never played the field, thought the X and O's was impressive. Perfection probably left in me.
Stoic beats on the production.
Look like an example of why the planning gon' pay. These niggas panda for pay. I'll probably stay
Stoic
in the
beats
house
on the production.
And manage a couple strays. The internet way too loud. My interests don't intersect with the lessons they talking about. I can take advice from someone, I can't get that high around. Yeah. Some of all the wars, I could live to fight another day. You ain't running fingers over scars. I could hardly see him in your face. I could hardly see him in your face.
Still goated, says Toby. He's really fire. Lyrical rap is coming back, bro. I'm telling you.
You won't let me ask if you okay, but you gon' say I'm tripping if I ask.
Make sure you go follow My Name Isn't J-Mac if you don't already. You can also find an interview with him on my VOD. I'll put it on my YouTube channel soon.
I think we meant for different places or different states. Oh, by the way, your homegirl said she liked my braids. I don't know what she meant by that, but
if you get a chance to go see him live, go see him live. He's amazing.
Chicken scratch can get attached. I'm still a Mac. I'm not.
There's absolutely a reason his monthly skyrocketed.
I've been out the way.
Dude's been putting in the work, and the music is fantastic.
I never rhyme in ABA. I dealt with disassociation, dealt with misappropriation, cause the funds in occupation. Niggas stressed over the basic. Walk a mile in these A6 then. Shit. Probably not that fresh, but I know Ye gon' charge an 8 for them or something sorta like them. A different type of logo. Yeah. Some of all the wars, I could live to fight another day. You ain't running fingers over stars.
I mean, if I'm being honest, bro, J-Mac just worked his fucking ass off. Like, he just made a ton of social media content. He went hard on TikTok, put a lot of music out. He's in people's discords, connecting with other artists and producers. Like, he's investing himself in building his fan and community base. Like, you kind of just got to do that. That is marketing, you know what I mean? Damn, this shit is so fucking hard, bro. I told you I'm real picky about this type of music. I don't like all of it. But I can legitimately say I'm a big fan of My Name Isn't J-Mac. On this type of production, and just in general, And I don't say that about every rapper. So that's really all I can say, bro. Go follow My Name Isn't J-Mac. Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Any way you can find My Name Isn't J-Mac, that's his name. My Name Isn't J-Mac. And go check out The Lords of Sounds and Let Us Things now on all streaming platforms. Because truthfully, you're fucking up if you haven't. He also did an open mic performance for us of Tucka from the album, which you're fucking up if you don't go listen to. Also, I'm just saying, go stream My Name Isn't J-Mac shit. It's fantastic. This is Whoa by Mute Key. Up next, let us know what you think in the chat. We are moving right along. And then I do have 3 more songs, but I am going to still try and do the last 15 minutes for the people in the chat. So no more subscribers, please. Yeah, and ask J-Mac questions. He's happy to answer questions for you as well. I love that. So if you do have any questions about marketing, feel free to hit him up. He's learning as well. All right, stick around. I'm going to do these last 3 subscriber songs, and then we'll get into stuff from the chat. So if you are here, just keep your ears open. Make sure you pay attention. Because when I tell you to, I'm going to need you to put your artist names in the chat. Not yet, though. Houston. Oh, no socials on this one. Johnny Storm. Probably one of my favorite Fantastic Four characters, if I'm being honest. Toby says this is fun. It is fun. But now, just drop your socials in the chat and we'll pull them up. Nah, this feels good, bro. This needs like a really fun video. Like you just doing young shit, young people shit. Alright, socials in the chat. Make sure you go follow if you're rocking with this one. It's real easy. You can just click through and it should pull it up on your phone or on your computer. I'll pull it up so you can see it too. I'm Kino said I could drive to this. Yeah, real fucking fast. Let me tell you. I'll be zooming to this. Mute Key, official Mute Key on Instagram. How old are you, Mute Key? You look hella young. Young shit. Yeah, dude, just go do some youthful shit to this. You could film this at your school. And if, yeah, 18. You can film this shit at your school, bro. It'll be a vibe. In the parking lot, a vibe. It just needs a cool edit with some visual effects on it. Just turned 18, so you're a freshly 18 Ute. Happy birthday. Yeah, happy belated birthday to you. 18, bro. Killing it. I mean, for 18, bro, absolutely keep going. This shit is fire. Get him to play it at the prom with a video. That'd be fire. That's actually a great idea. That's a great idea, bro. I don't know if your prom's already done. It's probably already done because it's July and school is out. But that's kind of fire. I performed in my prom. Do you have video of it? You got to get add to the video. My school loves me. This at 18 is super promising. Definitely I was committing musical atrocities at 18 as well. So you're fucking doing the thing, bro. It's just hard. That's actually really impressive. Keep going. This is Dope TAF. Dope TAF. Fuck. Sorry, I'm saying it wrong. Anger management. Let us know what you think in the chat. Well done, Mute Key. Very good. Keep us updated, man. Keep coming back. I want to see what happens with you.
They talking about smoke, he get popped like a pimple. Now they be begging me, Timmy, be gentle. You can't relate to this shit on my mental. Nothing in life accidental. Call a big brody, he told.
I mean, the energy is there. This shit needs a video too, bro. You would kill on YouTube. May we always woo walk on Woo Wednesday is the note that came with this one. Oh no, that's the other one. The note here is just hey Pookie. Mute Key says do this beat. It's hard as fuck. Cash Dami without auto-tune, low-key, super hard. That's a great comparison. Consensus is heat. Yeah, the energy is really there. That's usually my biggest issue with people who make music like this is, imagine this in a boiler room. Oh my god, it would go crazy. The floor would break. J Redos, this is so good. Vocal does need de-essing. I will agree with Toby's comment. Definitely a DS needed on this vocal. J Redo loves this. I love that. Play your little bitch like it's jazz. You think I won't kill you? I'll be for my dad. Ay, that's how you know this shit bad. All my trust issues it come from my past. Who could protect us? There could be a little bit more variation in the production, I think. Like honestly, for something like this where the beat doesn't change that much, I probably would have made it less than 3 minutes long. That's maybe my only real feedback on this one. Like, energy's there though, for real. Recaptured the energy of the production. Yeah, it's not the artist's fault at all. Idea the energy is all great. I'd listen to it even with the mix. It's a bit iffy because it's hype. I definitely agree. I don't think that the mix matters as much on music like this a lot of times. It's really about the energy. I mean, like, if you look at, like, XXXTentacion, right, and, like, look at me, like, the mix on that is ass, but the song goes. So I'm not as picky about the mix and the DS on this one. It could use a DS, but even without it, it's still a lot of fun. I would maybe make the song a bit shorter, because then you'll just have people listening to it more. Like, I think 3 minutes is a bit long for a song in that subgenre of hip-hop specifically. But, I mean, honestly, it was really good. Like, I really enjoyed it. Yeah, sometimes the distorted mix does play into the aesthetic. Like, that's some, like, rage music type shit. You know what I mean? Like, it's really, like, it captures a certain energy. And I think you did that in the song, so I can't be mad at anything that happened on that. 2 minutes or less, in my opinion, I would agree to. 2:30 at top, at most, for that type of a song. This is Smokey Jr. with Savant. Sounds amazing already. Alright, if you're still here in the chat, thank you. Stick around. We'll be bumping people up from the chat for free after the next song.
Know how to live when I'm fucking sleeping. Can't concentrate on things that I'm fucking dreaming. So goddamn high that I feel like I am seasoned, and my brain is contracting and beating like that shit is bleeding. Look ahead, all this shit that I'm
some of the
and ahead all the consequences.
Hey, Alexander, you have a great rest of your night, bro. Thank you for being here. Some of the lyrics and some of the delivery could be a bit stronger. But you have a good voice. Like, the vocal tone is really nice. Definitely riding the beat. Toby says he's riding it hard. How old are you, Smokey Jr.? Because you got to be young as fuck, too. You look hella young. Probably using Band Labs, too. Or is this just FL? Nah, he's just recording in FL. Beat is crazy. 19? I figured you were young. You produced the beat? The beat is crazy. You really killed it on the beat, for sure. Yeah, that sends it over the edge. The you produced the thing sends it over the edge, because the beat's fucking awesome, bro. Can't describe any of the thoughts in my cerebrum, and I took solely just for a bit. Then I said, oh, Mewkey, you produced yours too? Fire. Yeah, I mean, 2022, you kind of got to do both. You know what I mean? Like, if you're not producing as well, kind of behind. Yeah, you're a little behind. Even if it's just recording and arrangement, like, you got to know how to do it. You know? Smokey the Second on Instagram if you're rocking with this one. It's pretty good, man. I mean, especially at 19, self-produced. You do a really great job. Days of Two Sweets of producing is fun as hell too. I love it. It's one of my favorite things to do. But pretty solid. Definitely a W. I would agree. Definitely keep going, bro. 19 years old, like, sky's the limit for you. Yep, Red Veil is self-produced as well. This is facts. There's a lot of my favorite artists out there right now who's self-produced. My artist Isaac is starting to produce for himself too, which I'm like really excited about. That was the reason I started learning how to produce. Honestly, was because I wanted to produce for myself, and then now I can't fucking rap on my own beats. All right, Green Sweater Vest, another artist I already fuck with the Jürgen Klopp meme, hilarious. It's called Ginobili. Plus 6 semitones. Yeah, definitely keep working, bro. I'll fuck with it. I'll be dropping all of the Instagrams and socials in the Discord after this, so make sure you stick around and hop in the Discord if you haven't. I love high pitch, hyper pop shit, bro. That's facts, bro. Sometimes you just gotta learn how to do shit so you can be self-sustaining. Like, that's, to me, is like the biggest win if you're an artist and you can self-sustain and do stuff on your own. You winning. Then you can also tell people what you want. This is crazy. Honestly, bro, you could go crazy with these, like, I'm not mad at this at all, like, truthfully.
I don't know you. I don't know you. I don't
This is crazy.
know you. She'll wanna get to
I like this too. I agree with
know
Jaretta.
you with my left turn like Ginobili. Said she got it fucking work.
I also like 100gex, so. Toby _ Toby 2 underscores. Go follow. This is not the only song that he sent that's been crazy. He's got an ear for the creative shit. I think like, was this another story where you didn't like it and you just tried pitching it up and then you really liked it? Because that's something I'd love to share with people. Like, the last song that he sent us last week. Oh, now's the time too. If you are here in the chat, drop your artist names in the chat. I'm bumping you up. We got 15 minutes. We're finna do it right now. Artist names in the chat. If you want to get bumped up for free, now's the time. First come, first serve. We might not get to every single song because I just can't do all of them. I'm sorry. So I'll try and get through as many as I can in 15 minutes. We might not listen to the songs all the way through, just in an effort to get through more songs. I will still give you feedback, but the goal here is to try and get through as many of these songs that are left as possible so I can give you guys feedback, even if it's not playing the song all the way through, which I just, for time, I got to do it. Sorry. And yeah, what were we talking about just now? Oh, yeah, I was going to tell the story. So he sent us a song last week, and it was a song that he didn't like, and then he just kind of started going and fucking with it and, like, pitched it up a bunch, and then he sent it to us after he'd pitched it up a bunch, and it was super fucking dope. And he was like, oh, like, I was going to scrap this shit. So I think it's just a really good learning experience for everybody. If you have some shit that you don't love that's just sitting there, go fuck around with it. Do some crazy shit. Get experimental with it. Because you never know what you'll come out with, and that thing you come out with could end up being your biggest song without you even knowing. You know what I mean? Like, it's one of those things where, like, everything hits differently for different people. So you never know what kind of audience you're going to get by doing some shit that's just kind of, like, out of the box and different. And there's nothing, like, this is creativity, right? It's art. So, like, push those boundaries. Do stuff that's, like, really weird and, like, out of the box. Because I know for a fact he didn't know I was going to fuck with it as much as I did, but I loved it. I thought it was so fire when he sent it over. I was like, this is so cool and different and unique, and it stands out, and it caught my ear. And I think that's a really important thing you should be doing, like, as artists in general, like, not just musicians, but as artists and in any form of art. Like, you want to be pushing the boundaries and doing stuff that stands out, that lets people know who you are. So, like, never be afraid to just, like, do some shit. Even if you don't know if it's the right thing to do, just, like, give it a shot, man. Like, you could end up doing some shit that'll change your life accidentally. You know what I mean? Like, and why would you not want to do that? I don't know. Yeah, like, what's the worst that can happen, truthfully? Like, you end up with some shit you don't use, or you weren't going to use it anyway. So just, like, so? You know how much shit? I have so many fucking beats that I'll never use that just sit there. And then, like, the placements that I have gotten, like, generally are all beats that have been sitting there for, like, 3 or 4 years that I never even thought anybody would want. But I just sent them on a whim just to see. And then I got a placement. You know what I mean? Like, so it happens like that. All right. Calvin Ryan, High Stake Rolo. We're in music video mode.
Came up in New York, yeah, she grew
We're gonna try and get through as many of these as we can. Solid. Solid video. Pretty clean. You finna do the English-Spanish bilingual shit on this? I'll be psyched if you do. This is solid, bro. This is really solid. Again, still let us know what you think in the chat, because I do want to know what you guys think of these songs as we're listening to them. I mean, this is exactly what it needs to be. Oh, not on this one? That's fine. Zachary says this is clean as fuck. It is clean. Self-directed. Oh, very cool. No, I didn't, Dallas. Though if you are here in the chat, now is the time. Let me know, and I'll bump songs up for free. Color grading looks so clean. It definitely does. Really clean video. How do people get these visuals without buying? Well, you generally have to pay somebody to do the videos. Unless you find a young person who loves doing videos and you just build with them. That's the thing I struggle with as well, is just it costs a lot of money to get a good visual. This shit's fire. That's solid. Alright. Like I said, we might have listened to these songs all the way through. So. If you are rocking with this, is Calvin Ryan, 2 underscores on Instagram. Definitely worth the follow. He does a lot of really cool bilingual stuff too. This is the homie Dugatti, who's also on this song. Any videos editors in the chat can do trivia effects and stuff, hit me up. Hit him up, look in the Discord. There's definitely some editors in the Discord for sure. That was Calvin Ryan. Very dope. I've been super impressed by everything Calvin sent over, to be honest with you. It's like been like really consistently good quality. And the bilingual aspect is like a really cool hook. I really personally enjoy that aspect of your music. I just think it's cool. Discord, command Discord in the chat. Vocals fit that beat perfectly, I agree.
Waking up miss some alarm clocks.
It should be in the about as well. I'll go fix that after this.
Freshman living in the dorms, ready to
Alright, this is Addy M, Hollywood demo. Let us know what you think in the chat. Okay, I will say, I don't know if I'm catching the rhythm on this, and I don't know if that's in the production or in the rap, but I think it's in both. So it's a bit, the rhythmic aspects of this are a bit clunky. Like there's not like a nice bounce, there's not like a through line on it. So my biggest feedback would be really dial in on that. Like the flow aspect, the rhythmic aspects of your delivery need some work to just really hit. Yeah, the beat has a lot of snares that are off. It's a little too complex. Like sometimes like, because I know producers will do shit where they want to be more complicated. To me, it's a bit too complex. Yeah, okay. Feedback on what you can improve on besides the mix. Considering this is a single for my future project, my goal is to have a mix of knocking in the car during summer type songs while being somewhat catchy. So one of the things that I would focus on with that one is to really just make sure that that beat has like a through line rhythmically. Because I don't know that I felt that in there, to be honest with you. And then when it comes to the actual flow itself, it's real tempting as a rapper to try and go as complicated as possible. I would honestly challenge you to do the complete opposite. Try and be as simple as possible, because at the end of the day, that's going to be the thing that people will gravitate towards. They kind of love simplicity. They don't want to be tested too much. This is kind of me shitting on the general audience. But if you think about general audience of people, like, not all of them are really that music theory savvy, and they're not going to be thinking about it. So sometimes if things aren't familiar, it'll just throw them off because it'll be too complicated, and they'll be like, I don't know what this is. So, like, I just always lean into simplicity. You know what I mean? Like, don't do too much on the production. Don't do too much on the flow. Like, don't be repetitive, but at the same time, be repetitive enough where people are like, oh, like, I can get into this and start to, like, nod their head. That's what I felt like I lacked on that one, at least. It's just kind of like that. This is the beat. This is the tempo that we're on. This is the time signature that we're in. So that would be my feedback. Yeah, too much of a good thing is never a good thing. But at the same time, it's really about balance. So, like, just finding that balance. I just don't know that I heard the balance in that one specifically. If you are rocking with, though, Addy M Music on Instagram, make sure you go follow. Make sure you go support. My dude is still working hard and putting music out, and we appreciate that more than anything else. Next up, Jay Redo, Go Away. I'm going to put this in video mode, I guess. Sorry. We're gonna go to video mode for this one. I don't know if I love the tone that you took on the away part, but the rest of it is cool so far. It's just delivered a bit weird. If you were my artist, I would have told you to maybe re-record the away, because it is. It stands out, like not in a way where I'd be like, oh, this is super memorable, but in a way where I'd be like, hey, like maybe you should just re-record this away with a different tone really quick. There's also some plosives on the B's and the P's that you could work on getting out of the mix, and that might just be in the recording itself, like being a little bit more mindful of that when you're delivering. So plosives in general when you're recording are always going to be something you have to mix against. So keeping that in mind when you are recording your vocal is important. I'm not mad at this one-take video. I do like a one-take video. I like the video, like the VCR effect. They just could have been a bit more movement. Trey Kelly, I did not get to it yet. And yes, these are recorded. They do go on VD, and then I'd put them on my YouTube channel as well. So if you ever want to go check them out, you can find some of the older episodes on YouTube. And again, if you were rocking with that, please make sure you go follow the artist. J Redo on Twitter. J Redo on Instagram, 2 Y's, 2 T's. Make sure you go get in there. Also, love that you're from Nashville as well. Thank you so much for submitting. I just keep going, though. Also, like, at any point, like, don't ever, like, if I say anything, please don't quit. Like, I don't want any of you to quit. Keep going. There's never a reason to quit. It's just tweaking things and improving over time. This is No Service by Con, unreleased. I fuck with Con, so I'm probably going to like this. Lead single for my debut EP. Should have mixed master by the 3rd. Let us know what you think in the chat. We're trying to breeze through some more of these songs and get to as many as we can. Got about 10 minutes left. We are at the point where I'm bumping stuff up in the chat for free, though, so I'll try and get to it if I can, bro. I mean, this is where I'm at right now, though, so I'm gonna try. This is No Service, unreleased by Con, official Con on Instagram. Definitely worth the follow if you like music that's kind of alt-pop, pop-punk inspired, and hip-hop inspired. It's a really good mixture of both. I got dreams, I got plans, I got haters, I got fans in the stands. Do your dance, do your dance. I ain't got no time to go play about it. I swear that I want it. There is something a little robotic about these vocals, and I'm not sure if it's purposeful or not. They feel a little over-processed in some places. I know this isn't the final mix yet, though, so. The instrumental feels really good, and the levels feel really good, but there's something really, like, robotic about either the main or the BGV that is just a little too much. Official Con on Instagram if you want to go follow. Again, we're going to keep it rolling. We want to make sure we get to as many songs as possible here. Kino up next. This is my track Inside, sort of a bedroom pop track. All right, let's get into it. Let us know what you think in the chat. We got about probably like 7 minutes left, 8 minutes left, and then we're going to go raid somebody. So stick around for the raid as well. We always like to take this community to other places that do music submissions or music review streams, just so you have other places to send your music to. Oh, Kino. I like this a lot. Great mix. Very warm overall. Out of Orlando, Florida. Yeah, that was my only feedback on that one. There's just that robotic thing was just a bit much. But I am Kino on Instagram. I'm already following him because I fucked with the last song we listened to, apparently. Really warm mix. Feels really good. I'm Kino on Twitter too. Pretty easy follow in my opinion. Zachary says Kino's is fire, bro. It's really good, right? Like, really, really solid. If you do get a if you get a stank face from me, or I start dancing, or I just scream out of nowhere, then that's when I'm really fucking with something heavy. So keep an eye out for those things. You'll definitely hear them. Oh, a little Blue Lung by Joe Asti and Just End. You guys are going to have to go stream that one. This is Hermit by the Hermit Son. This is new for us. Let us know what you think in the chat. Extension of June from Charlotte, North Carolina.
Do you know what time it is?
I love an artist with side projects, bro, for real.
Like,
it was good, right? I really like that. Make sure you go follow I Am Kino, for real. That's what this is about. Just sending more of us to support these artists as they release stuff. This is what they need.
For the sun to rise.
Oh, this beat choice.
We ain't scared none stepping in here. Sun shining bright.
All right, let's see what this is about.
No games at all.
Son the Hermit on Instagram.
The Hermit Son, next son.
Can't going for the sake of my dead peers, unknown to the shit that I see clearly.
Maybe the same thing on the vocal mix
Life never did give
as
just a touch of my luck
as the other I'll Never Die artist. Super heavy on the low end, specifically low mids. I wish the vocal was just a little bit more balanced and cut through the sample a little bit more. And I know this is a stylistic thing, but I'm gonna say this every time. The vocal should be the star of the show. So if it's being overpowered by the sample, it's always gonna bother me personally. Especially when, like, if you're a lyrical rapper and the lyrics matter, you gotta make sure people hear the lyrics, you know? The Hermit Son on Twitter as well.
No need for that egotist. Just try to win. Just a black man.
This one's called Hermit.
On my uncle Ben, piece of will in the split Nick 2020. Now it's tenfold. It's a fact that I've been cold. It's a fact that I'm held though. Dude, try.
Short and sweet though at 2 minutes. We're gonna leave it at that. But make sure you go follow at the Hermit Son if you're rocking with that one. Lobo up next. I'm gonna try and get to a couple more. We're almost done though. We're almost out of time. So if I don't get to you today, make sure you resubmit on Friday. I'll be doing this again from Friday. Or on Friday from 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern Time. As always, I do this twice a week. Make sure you join us on the Discord, which is linked in the bio if you haven't. Make sure you come follow me on socials if you haven't as well, and keep up with all the other opportunities I have for artists that are there. There's a lot of stuff in the Discord, though, so make sure you tap in if you haven't. We've got a lot of cool stuff coming down the line there, too. Planning some release parties, some listening parties, that kind of stuff. So make sure you join if you haven't. So Mute, I would usually say you just gift another sub, but don't do that right now. Save that for Friday. Because I'm about to get off. I gotta go eat dinner. I'm hungry. Yuki says, I love this kick. This is great. Lobo's really tight. We listened to Lobo for the first time the other day, too, and loved what we heard from Baltimore. Yeah, this is where you can follow Lobo. At low.bo on Instagram. He's really amazing, honestly. Can't find him on Twitter, but that's okay. Low.bo on Instagram. This is all you get. This is all you get. You gotta follow him. That's Venus. I believe that's not out yet. That's all you get, though. It's just a tease. Coming out on the 27th of this month. I love it. So please make sure I get that on Audio Mac when it comes out, because I'll definitely be supporting that without a doubt, Lobo. I really like that song a lot. All right. Namdi Maya. I don't know how to say this. Namdi Mathrian Wa Nimshi Full by Deza. Let us know what you think in the chat. Namdi Ma'awan Nimshi. Okay.
No one knows I want it. I come close.
I was not expecting this at all.
Run so fast that my gloves glow. We were just some
Days Are Too Sweet on Instagram. Are you based in Tokyo? What is going on? Is it Arabic?
One, two, three, four, five. I just want the youth alive.
Days Are Too Sweet on Twitter too. I'm not very mad at this. Instrumental's a bit quiet.
When you choose the lineman and list these nuts, nigga, this time. I don't wanna fight your war. I just wanna be free. Habibti yalla. Namdi ma'an wa nimshi. I don't want.
I'm really not mad at this. I wish the mix was a little bit more balanced, and I wish the instrumental was a bit louder. so we can feel it. Some of the sounds feel a bit silly. Kind of fire though. I'm like kind of enjoying it. I wasn't expecting to enjoy it, but it's grown on me the more I listen to it. California said, "Why do I hear this in a dope ass elevator?" No, don't apologize. It's just a part of the process. I'm not a good engineer. Oh, you made this morning? It's pretty good, honestly. Like,
sometimes I wonder who I am. Gotta run it back. My cousin watching me on Instagram. Yeah, there's an end to Asbora. Had to open up, now I feel like Pandora. They want a case study, but I'm never boxed in.
The bars are there.
I'd rather talk the shit. I don't wanna fight your war. I just wanna be free. Habibti Allah. Namdi ma'an wa nimshi. I don't wanna fight your war.
To be honest with you, the fucking hook is really good.
Habibti Allah.
Habibti Allah. I fucking I like that. I appreciate this in Arabic too, honestly. Damn, I'm not mad. I'm not mad about that in the slightest. All right, we'll do one more song. Days Are Too Sweet while I go find who we're going to raid. So I'm sorry again if I didn't get to you today. Please come back on Friday. I'll be doing this again from 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern Time. As always, listening to all music submissions. The submission form is only open on Friday. So make sure you keep your eyes open in the Discord for the announcement. And then send your music in on Friday. This is streaming my Johnny Storm. This beat's crazy already. I have no idea what we're about to get hit. Whoa. Not a bad place to end, I don't think. Let's find out who we're going to go raid right now.
Give me the keys. I'm on my knees.
Production. Oh my God, bro.
Please. I wanna go home. I promise you I won't do no wrong. I ain't felt like myself in so long. I gotta escape. Find a way. Should I tell the brothers? Or will I end up like the others? Taking that walk of shame. I'll be the blame for every nigga getting hanged. They tap me on my shoulder. Then whispered in my ear that we taking over.
This is fire. I fuck with this. Johnny Storm _ on Instagram if you rock with it.
I got the keys. I'm off my knees. It's time to leave. I'm about to
I
go
like
home.
this a lot.
I promise you I won't do no
All right, we're
wrong.
gonna go raid.
I ain't feel the sun shining so long. It's time to embrace. Find a way to the kingdom of freedom. Love. We
I'm gonna go raid our boy June Jissel.
Therapist for your demons. Time to end the session.
One of my other favorite producers on TikTok.
It's that light of the
Solid
room
ending. I'm not mad at it at all.
Smile with me, it's one of the same. Reminds me of the yin and the yang. We all twisted up. I love life, I can't get enough.
All right, we're finna go raid June Jissel. Stick around, come through with us. Make sure you go follow Johnny Storm _ on Instagram if you're rocking with this one. And like I said, we'll be back on Friday. Thank you so much to everybody who's tapped in today. I really appreciate it. We got like 20-some followers. We got like 20-some subscribers. I appreciate you guys. I love June Jissel too, bro. That's a homie. We actually became friends through TikTok, Discord, Twitch. So make sure you go check out his channel. We're going to go over there as well. Make sure you pop out with us. It's always nice to show some love to some other creators on the platform, especially people of color on the platform, because there ain't that many of us here. So we gotta support each other. I'll see you guys on Friday. Have a great rest of your week. I appreciate you tapping in on Monday with me and listening to this music. Had a great time. We had some amazing music today. I'll be putting all the socials in the Discord, so make sure you join if you haven't. And that's it. I'm out. Enjoy your nights. Enjoy your dinners. Peace.
For tomorrow belongs to the people who prepare for today. What we have done, how far we've come.
Come on the raid with us too. If you are here in the chat, just come through, even for a second. Even for a second. It puts a big smile on people's faces to see those raids pop up. And we love to pay it forward. Come to the raid. I see 18 in the chat, but only 10 viewers. You better come with me right now. And this is Live It Up by Chalky, which we found on the Twitch stream. You can find this in my songs I found on Twitch playlist on Spotify as well.
Every moment is a new worry. Something's always causing stress. Feeling like a disappointment. Just wait on someone's chest. And no one seems impressed. I don't want to be depressed. And I'm fighting for life. I can't even cry. Cause nobody sees what the hell goes on in my mind. It's a mess. I'm upset. I haven't got no rest. I haven't got no rest. Cause I'm trying to do my best, yeah. Once in my life, I wanna say that. Fuck that, I'ma live it up tonight with my head up high and the visions to the side.